Hello, this is Kimmy. I'm going to try and show you how to make some herbal soap. It's probably good to start with a reference. Here I have my soap Bible, and it has plenty of recipes in there that I enjoy to make. So anyways, these are just your basic supplies. You're going to start with an an enamel or steel pot, kettle. Do not use aluminum because it'll react with your soap mixture. Some wooden spoons, wire whisk, stainless steel, a couple plastic measuring things, rubber gloves, coconut oil. I use pretty good grade. It's edible coconut oil, kosher. But as you can see, it firms, but it's very easy to melt it. Just stick it in some hot water. I think it's like 76 degrees it melts at. So you got your coconut oil and olive oil, pure olive oil. Just get the lightest you can, for as cheap as you can. And of course your vegetable shortening. Your lye, red devil. It's hard to find this stuff actually now. I guess some people are using it to make drugs. I don't know, but this stuff is caustic. You have to be very, very careful when you use this stuff. And so you'll need some eyewear and your rubber gloves. Protect your eyes when you mix it. And you'll mix it in a glass jar. So get yourself a nice wide mouth glass jar. Then you have a thermometer. You'll need that. Good thermometer. And a scale. You'll need some essential oils. You can't use anything with alcohol in it. This is pure essential oils. Good stuff. We got patchouli here, lavender, lemongrass. Here's some rose. Oh, and let me tell you, this stuff is wonderful. It smells so good. Oak moss, one of my favorite. So yeah, there's your essential oils. And lastly, you'll need a container. I use a nice Rubbermaid container with a lid. So that'll do that. And some blankets. Use wool blankets. They're really good at insulating. So that's, oh, and water. You'll need some water. I use distilled water. You can use spring water. You can even use tap water, whatever your preference is. And that's it. I'll be right back. Okay, the soap that I'm going to make is called Flower, Fern, and Moss Soap. And this is going to require 1 ounce of oak moss, 1 ounce of patchouli, and 1 ounce of lavender essential oils mixed together. Since these are 4-ounce bottles, this is how I usually measure them. I take an old bottle, and 1 ounce would mean a quarter. So pour about a quarter of the oak moss. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe a little titch more for good luck. Okay, so I have lavender here, and there's an ounce in here, so I'm just going to pour it in there. There's 1 ounce of lavender. Here's 1 ounce of oak moss, and here's the patchouli. And this stuff is like gold to me. It's very, very expensive stuff. Okay. A little bit more of that. And we have 1 ounce of lavender. Okay, so this here mixture, I'm going to lid And this is going to need to be the same temperature as the oils and the lye water. So we'll warm this up when it needs to be. Okay, now the first thing you're going to really want to start with is mixing your lye, which I've measured out 2 cups of, 30 or 12 ounces, and I'm going to mix it with my distilled water, and I have 32 ounces in my glass jar. I've had this in the fridge because you need to have it cold. This mixture is going to get really hot. Anyways, put your glasses on. Make sure you have your safety gear ready because this stuff really is no joke. I always keep vinegar on hand because it deactivates the lye if it contacts your skin in any way. So what you want to do is carefully, it's best to do this in a vented area with good ventilation because there will be some fumes coming out of here, but they last for about 30 seconds and it should go away. So start just carefully pouring your lye, sodium hydroxide, into your glass jar and stir it up. Mix it up good. So once, yep, it's starting to heat right up. You wouldn't believe how hot this stuff gets. I don't think I've ever tested the temperature of it when it's really hot. But it's going to take a while to cool down, and you're going to need this down between 95 degrees and 98 degrees. Because that's the same temperature of your oils. When you warm your oils, you're going to want them at the same temperature as this lye water before you mix it. And your essential oils all need to be at the same temperature, which is between 95 and 98 degrees. So we're just going to let this set aside, cool down, and I'll measure up my oils and stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, now the vegetable shortening I measured out. This is 38 ounces of vegetable shortening, and I put it in plastic because it's a lot easier to deal with. Measured out the olive oil, which is 24 ounces, and I've had my coconut oil bathing in some hot water, so now it's liquid. And I'm going to measure this out at 24 ounces as well. This is wonderful stuff. I like coconut oil. It's good for you. Okay, which is 3 cups. Now, while you're messing with your vegetable shortening, you'll want to grease the inside of your container, your soap mold. Then what you do is get your steel pot, stainless steel or enamel, and pour in the ingredients. Pour them in. I like to get every drop. It's good stuff. Okay, there's that. And yikes, I probably should have put that one in first. Okay. Measurements are pretty exact, so I like to go ahead and get all of it in there. And the olive oil. Oh, this nice creamy good stuff. Alright, so you got your ingredients all mixed up. You got your blanket ready to wrap your mold in. And you've greased up your mold, your lye. I have the lye in the fridge waiting to cool down, and as soon as that's getting closer to the temperature, I'll be right back. Thanks.